Hello, my beautiful Gemini. Welcome to your reading for second half of June 2025. Happy birthday. I'm sorry, it's been a while. I've been moving. I got a new dog. It's been full on. But anyway, I'm excited to see what's in store for you. I've done a pre-shuffle and we're going to dive straight into your love aspect. Okay, instead of the general messages that I normally do. What I'm seeing is there's something missing between you and your person of interest. You've got the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse position. So it's like you're not really knowing what to do. Do you stick it out and hope that things will get better? Or do you move in a new direction? You can't really see a future with this person, with this Two of Wands in the reverse position. It's like the two of you don't want the same things, or you don't have enough in common, or you just don't see this growing. You know, like with the Empress in the reverse, there's some kind of a lack of growth, a lack of potential. It's just not developing in the way that you would hope it would at this stage. We've got the Seven of Wands. Either the two of you are not able to agree on something, and you're fighting for something, but the other person won't meet you in the middle. The Seven of Wands is defensive energy, but I'm getting you're keeping this other person at arm's length because you know that you're probably not going to take this further, or there's something missing. The something missing is the message I'm getting with the Temperance card next to the Strength card in the reverse. The Temperance card is about compromise. It's about two people blending to make a harmonious, united team, right? And next to the Strength card in the reverse, it's like it almost feels forced. You're trying to make this happen in a way it's not really natural. It's not organically growing. It's like you're having to really try, and it shouldn't be like that. And in a way it's like lying to yourself, because if you're honest with yourself, there's just something missing, and this relationship isn't making you happy. It's not filling your cups. You've got the Nine of Cups in the reverse position. There is a bit of disappointment, like you were hoping and you were trying, but you just can't force it, right? So you're not making any moves at the moment, it looks like. With this Knight of Pentacles, it's like you're just waiting, hoping things will improve, but against your better judgment. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm getting. Let's have a look at the person that you're dealing with. I feel like they're kind of walking on eggshells with you. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse, that they don't really know how to broach the subject. They don't really know what to say to you to gauge how you're feeling. I feel like they want the Ten of Cups with you, happily ever after. They want to build a future with you. Show me the person that Gemini is involved with. Show me the other person, the person of interest. Show me who is Gemini dealing with second half of June 2025. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's some disagreement, there's some conflict with the Two of Swords in the reverse position, but it's not being communicated. But it's a clear blockage, right? We've got the Four of Swords in the reverse position. Okay, they're showing me that someone in this relationship just doesn't want to be alone. You'd rather be, maybe it's you, Gemini, you'd rather be with this person and just have their company than go it alone again. The Three of Swords, maybe this person has helped you recover from heartbreak, but if you're honest with yourself, maybe they're doing all of the giving and you're just kind of sitting back. Yeah, we've got passive energy here with the Queen of Cups. You're not exactly, you've got the lid on this cup, so it's almost like you're not fully open-hearted when it comes to this person, because it's almost like you've made up your mind that no matter how hard they try. Five of Wands. Got the Hermit. It's like you know the truth. I feel like you could be hiding behind social situations, going out with your friends to avoid confronting this situation, is what I'm getting. It's, you know, you're the one controlling this. We've got the Emperor here, and it does feel like you will eventually tell this person that you just maybe don't have the bandwidth. You're gonna just say that you're not wanting to commit, that maybe you just aren't wanting the same things. The Hierophant talks about values, and we've got the Fool, so it looks like you're going to move in a new direction. Yeah, you don't see how this is going to work out. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse on the long term. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse position. It's like you're very indecisive. You're not sold on this. It's like your intuition is telling you you're not wanting to pursue this. Again, you've got the 9 of Cups in the reverse, which is you know, you're not happy. You're not really wanting to invest further in this. But there's a sense of I don't want to try again. I don't want to start over again, is what I'm getting. This has been a healing connection for you. Yeah, this is a very slow growth relationship. It's not really moving forward, and it's like you're making sure of that. That's what it feels like. There's a lack of attraction or passion or something with this Knight of Cups in the reverse position. Yeah. Let's have a look and see. Let's have a look and see what your advice is. Angels and Spirit, please show me, what does Gemini need to see when it comes to love? Second half of June 2025. You've got a card that says time doesn't heal, but a shift in consciousness does. You know how I was saying some of you might be hoping that in time things will be different or things will get better? That's not the case. It's like you have to decide to be happy, and if this relationship doesn't make you happy, then you've got to take the responsibility and make a decision, right? Oops. This person is not your usual type, and it's almost like a mental challenge for you to let go of how you imagined this person should be, or the type of relationship you should be in. There's something about you having rigid expectations and rules about how your partner should be. There's a message that says let go of your need for them to act a certain way so that you can move forward. Yeah, you're afraid to make a decision or take action because there's an outcome that you're afraid of. I think that the outcome is you don't want to be alone. But not taking action produces the outcome that you're afraid of. Either this person will be tired of being in a relationship where you're not 100% in it, and they will end the connection, or the universe will just force the two of you to go your separate ways. Like, it's not going to be a solution to just keep plodding along, hoping for the best, but not really being honest and not being fully committed to this. Spirit is saying just trust the unknown. You know, when things don't go as expected, trust the reroute. Yeah, they're saying that you're not being that fair to the other person. You've got a card that says when you withhold or distort the truth, you have an impact on how someone can or will behave. And there's a card that says you may have believed that you had to stay in a painful hole of hurt caused by the loss of a loved one. Make a conscious effort and choice to cover the hole and move on. So as I said, it feels like this connection could have been a healing connection, but at some point you're going to need to do the right thing by the other person because they're not there to be your emotional crutch. And I know this is hard to hear, Gemini, I know, but I can only just tell you what I'm seeing in the cards. You know, it's up to you to heal from a loss. It's not anyone else's job, and you don't want to use someone to help you feel better. You know, like they're not, it's kind of not nice to have a placeholder. You know, this person that you're dealing with, they're not a placeholder, right? And that's what I feel like they could start to feel like that. Show me, what does Gemini need to see? I know this is quite harsh. I don't mean for this to come out like this, you know. They're saying just choose based on what you're feeling right now and don't worry about how it will all work out. Obviously, there's a need to stop procrastinating and make a decision. Yeah, this is you pushing the other person away, the Seven of Wands. This card says, are you pushing someone away so that you can avoid the pain of them pushing you away? Are you rejecting someone? You may need intimacy, but you're terrified that it will lead to something that feels bad. So some of you might need to reevaluate. Is it because this person doesn't meet your expectations, or is it because of a deep-seated fear of intimacy because you've been very hurt in the past? So identify why you might be pushing this person away. It may just be that this connection just isn't meant to be, but some of you might need to reflect on why you're pushing this person away. I'm going to get some advice from this deck here, and then we're going to finish with a crystal spirit message. Angels and Spirit, please show me, what is the guidance for Gemini? What is the guidance for Gemini? You've got break the silence. There's a need for communication. You know, you could be avoiding the subject, but there's a need to speak about it. What is the guidance for Gemini, second half of June 2025? Focus on your happiness. Build a life that you're passionate about, that you're happy with, without needing someone as a crutch, you know. Build a life that you admire, that other people admire. The more passion you have, the more passion that you create on your own behalf, the more exciting your world will be for your right person. You can't enjoy dating if your life is boring. So there's a need to bring more excitement into your life, plan more activities that you can look forward to, and don't live vicariously through others. You're exactly where you need to be, Spirit is saying, and your love life is divinely guided. Wait for answers. Maybe this person is a little bit too available, and you're like a little bit bored, or attraction has dwindled because they're maybe always wanting to see you. There's a card here about you possibly not valuing something because you don't really need to work at all to get it. Yeah, you've got a card that says handle rejection gracefully, but I think you're doing the rejecting, you're doing the pushing away. Obviously, this is a general reading and it may be reversed for some of you. But that card is saying You know, if you're the one doing the rejecting, do it in a nice way, do it in a graceful way. But if the other person is rejecting you, let go of the idea that you can change their mind. There's a need to have more fun again. I don't know what you've been doing lately, maybe overworking or numbing yourself to life. But there's a need for more playfulness. And you're still forgiving. I don't know if this is from a previous relationship, but they're saying forgiveness will set yourself free. Everyone makes mistakes. Practicing forgiveness can allow you to break the cycle of pain and move on to a happier life. Even taking small steps counts. You need to work on yourself because we attract what we are. They're saying if you focus on shaping your own growth, you'll attract someone better because you're better too. Okay. Let's see what the Crystal Spirit deck says. Angels and Spirit, please show me what is the guidance for Gemini in love. Okay, you've got orange calcite, which is again the need to create your own happiness and have more fun. It says, it's easy to tell yourself I can't instead of I can. You're meant to access the infinite possibilities that become evident as you start to channel creativity from the conscious universe. Now, I feel like this particularly applies to those Geminis that have a fear of intimacy at the moment. As you step into your creative self, you open up to new paths of relating to others and start to reshape your relationships in ways that make them even healthier and more satisfying. Partnerships evolve, and as your co-creative abilities are very powerful right now, look at how you may deepen intimacy through trust and be more playful and creative in your relationships. So if you find this person a little bit dry, or if you're finding this connection to be a little bit boring or mundane, then maybe you need to bring some excitement. Maybe you need to make some plans and take the initiative. I don't know. Let me know if this resonates with you, this reading. Again, enjoy your birthday, and I'll see you again soon. Bye, Gemini.